Hey there, how's it going? We're called Whisper Gang. My name's Nick.
I'm Dana.
And we're a Toronto-based shoegazey, grungy type of group. And we're going to play a couple songs for you with Underscored Sound here. I want to thank Jerome and Alex for letting us be a part of this. And I'm going to play some tunes for you. First one we're going to start with. It's a bit of a heavy subject matter. It's actually focuses around familial trauma and challenging one's upbringing. Personally, it kind of deals with the complicated relationship I had with my father. Was growing up in a very negative space for a lot of my life, and I wrote it when I was about 17, 18, when I was going off to college. And when I was more or less on my own, it gave me basically the time to really process a lot of stuff and think about a lot of things I experienced and how that stuff kind of shaped me and kind of challenging and going through the motions of just kind of figuring out one's own identity. And this song's called Answers. We actually played this for the very first time at a show last night, our comeback show last night, which was fun. We're gonna have the song probably actually out later this year. Stay tuned for that. This is Answers. Myself has never been my trouble unless it was a war. Shame, I'm to blame. I'm the next in line to be told there's a door. Searching for the answers, searching for a cure, searching for disaster, searching for something pure. Living up to my potential is all that's brought up, and I just hope that one day they just might applaud. I always saw myself as the black sheep of the flock. Does it really matter? I always was your son. Searching for the answers, searching for a cure, searching for disaster, searching for something pure. As I look for ways to explain exactly how I feel, I'm reminded of the times that you showed little care. When the rain falls, you'll depart, never know if it's real. That's the day my mind just might become aware. sweet. A group of ticking time bombs that don't know what they want. Searching for the answers, searching for a cure, searching for disaster, searching for something pure. So this next song is a lot more of uplifting one. There's a lot to it, actually. I wrote this song during the pandemic at a time where I was actually coming out of like a little writer's block stint. And I wanted to kind of like challenge myself a little bit with the writing of this. So I wrote, I was at the time watching a show called Lupin, which is a French crime show. And I loved how gorgeously French flowed, especially in music. I've sung in French a couple times, but I actually don't speak French like very well at all. And I wanted to, challenge myself in terms of songwriting. And the subject matter of it, it's actually about falling back in love and learning from past mistakes, past behaviors, past experiences, and coming out the other side of it and having like a different perspective. I think the main thing to take away from this song is it is about sometimes when words you want to say, thoughts that you have are a lot harder to say. It's a lot easier to put them into art, and they not only make more sense, but they also have a lot more of an impact. And that being said, I'd like to dedicate this to my wife, Laura. The song's called Je suis.
De mon esprit, je suis un coquille d'eau qui j'étais autrefois. I'm speaking to you the only way I know how. Everything falls in place. I know that look on your face. No one really knows their place. Don't run out on me. I grew tired of this chase. Je suis amoureux de toi. Votre âme et ces regards dans style, et quand je chante des chansons. Speaking to you the only way I know how. Everything falls in place. I know that look on your face. No one really knows their place. Don't run out on me, I grow tired of this chase. Everything falls in place. I know that look on your face. No one really knows their place. Don't run out on me, I get tired of this chase.
So we're going to do, this last song we're going to do is probably a live favorite of ours, I would say. We put the song out just under 2 years ago, as well as just actually the previous song we did. All the stuff's available actually on streaming if you guys want to check it out. We're called Whisper Gang, the only Whisper Gang band that exists. Anyway, so this next song actually is about toxic friendships and breaking out of those environments. Specifically, it was about a time I was in a band and it was a bad environment, negative environment, bad attitudes all around. And when I left, I dealt with a bit of backlash from that group and a lot of bitterness and resentment. But this song actually was another song that actually came out of coming out of writer's block. This basically is about just coming out the other side of like a toxic friendship and just, finding, I think, respect for yourself and, appreciation and respect for yourself at the end of the day. This song's called Lost on You.
Too much hope is lost on you. Don't expect you to stay true. Innately bitter tendencies, but you won't bring out the worst in me. Burn a bridge, break a heart. Doesn't matter who plays the part. Should have known from the start. Swim these waters, you know who the leeches are. Just because I don't say why doesn't mean I'm full of lies. If you wanted to keep the peace, why resort to an unwanted siege? Burn a bridge, break a heart. Doesn't matter who plays a part. Should have known from the start. Swim these waters, you know who the leeches are. Lost on you. because I don't say why doesn't mean I'm full of lies. Just because I don't say why doesn't mean I'm full of lies. Thanks.
Thanks, guys. We're called Whisper Gang. You can find us at Whisper Gang on Instagram, Facebook, and you can search us on any streaming platform and we'll be there. Thanks so much.